A lab in Virginia is helping law enforcement in the Brazos Valley solve major crimes like the Virginia Freeman cold case murder and a serial stalker in College Station.
They are solving these cases with a unique form of DNA analysis that police say is the future when it comes to investigating violent crimes. News 3's Whitney Miller traveled to Virginia to show us why we could be seeing more of this technology in the future.
For nearly 3 years, police say there was a man breaking into the homes of young college-age women, causing many in this area to be afraid. But what he left behind was even more disturbing.
And I screamed at him and he just ran out and ran down my stairs.
The break-in seemed to be random. Police found themselves along Holloman Drive between the cottages and the Junction apartments trying to catch a predator.
We were so active in trying to identify the suspect as we had fear that he was going to do more.
I started fighting him and he over my mouth and started shoving me into the bed.
In each violent case, the man would get away before officers could get there, but not without leaving evidence behind.
Other times he may have pleasured himself, took it to a new level.
Despite having the suspect's DNA, investigators were at a dead end. That was until December.
We fortunately did have a DNA profile.
College Station investigators learned about a special lab that's cracking cases using new DNA science. More than 1,400 miles away near Washington, D.C. is Parabon Nanolabs. The Virginia-based company uses DNA phenotyping to predict the physical appearance and ancestry of an unknown sample. That's where we find Ellen Graytack and her team.
This is really an entirely different way of thinking about DNA. We're looking at that DNA like a blueprint. It contains all the information that built that person.
Taking that information, they can create what a suspect might look like. They can also unlock that person's family tree through a process called genetic genealogy analysis.
In genetic genealogy, we don't have to have an exact match. The technology that we use is so powerful that it can predict second, third, fourth cousins and beyond. And from that, we can reverse engineer the suspect's family tree.
Information that can help put a case over the finish line for investigators.
They need some way to know among all the thousands of pieces of information in this case, which ones are significant and which are not. It helps them figure that out.
It helped College Station police tie 34-year-old Christopher Williams to a string of burglaries where he stood over his victims, leaving behind DNA evidence. It's a victory police credit to the work done by Parabon.
The detectives, they carry a lot of stress over these cases. They're constantly thinking about what else can I do? What else is there something I'm missing? Is there more I can do? Is there a new witness? To have this as an option, yeah, it's exciting.
In College Station, Whitney Miller, News 3.
Now, Williams, the man arrested thanks to Parabon, is out on bond and required to wear an ankle monitor. His case is still under investigation.
Tomorrow night at 10, Whitney will take us back to Virginia and shows us how we can help play a part in catching a killer.